The song you're currently listening to was generated entirely randomly by code. It was fed 4 notes, and it determined to play those notes in this order at this length, completely, randomly, and infinitely. Pretty awesome. In my last video, I mentioned that I stumbled upon a way to generate music using code. I talked about learning new skills and how this is one that I wanted to take on. So for this video, I've set a challenge for myself to make a new song every single day for the next week. And I'm gonna take you on that journey with me. So welcome to 7 songs in 7 days. So I really have absolutely no idea where to begin. My only goal for song number 1 is boots and cats. Like boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. Starting off the song, there's a sample of a vinyl hiss. I'm just gonna start with that at half volume. Let's add the bass in. Okay. Okay, so that's faster than I want it to be. But boots and cats, right? Let's add a weird, like, let's add some background. Let's add some sort of melody kind of thing. So I'm just kind of randomly playing notes within a certain octave. So I think what I'm adding here is gonna go do 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 do. We'll find out. Let's just get like a fat drum. I literally look at this. The name of this drum is bass drum fat. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, dude! Okay, if you have beef with me because it's not a song, I get that. But it's a loop. It's just I did it. Song number 1. Okay, so what's actually going on here? The program I'm using is called Sonic Pi. It uses the Ruby coding language, and you use it to create music. There are 2 uses for Sonic Pi. 1, for making songs, which you have to then time out yourself. We'll get into it. And 2, live coding. Check out this live set by DJ Dave, who is actually the reason I found out about Sonic Pi. Check her out on TikTok. She goes up on stage and codes out her set live. Because Sonic Pi has a built-in function called live_loop, which will literally just loop your sound infinite. And not only can you do that once, but you can run as many live loops as you want, therefore adding more and more sound to your beat or song or musical put together listener thing. To get started, type play 70 into Sonic Pi and then click run. What that's gonna do is play a note 1 time. The creator of Sonic Pi, Sam Aaron, who is wonderful, you should support him on Patreon if you check out the program, gives you the option to type in the note that you want to play or just a number. This can be helpful for experiment. And then to add a gap or a rest or a space or a moment between 2 notes, you can just type sleep 1. The number 1 can be changed to any length that you would like. Then type another note. Now you can start building from there. That note can also be a chord, and that chord can be in a loop. There's so many directions to go here. 3. Today's challenge is going to be timing out a song. And I keep saying song, I don't mean song, I just mean like simple beat. In my previous songs, I kind of just clicked play and everything went all at once. Here, I want to use the delay feature and I'm gonna call it the 2 times function. It will play that sample, that beat, that function that many times. Hello, day 4. Good to see you. I'm at an inflection point with this. Everything I'm making sounds the same, so I'm gonna try and make something really different today. See how it goes. Okay, so for this one, we're using borrowed code again, but we're doing something way different. We're playing a single note. We are changing the end of that note. So it starts playing, and then the end of that note goes yeah. So here's what that sounds like. Let's get a snare. Here's the choir. Just this odd noise in the back. I don't know if it helps or hurts. Don't know. I borrowed that randomness code again, but I put it in a live loop called darkness. I just changed the note, the synth, all the things to just make it super weird, but it just adds another layer to the back, and I'm kind of into it. Check it out. There's just this. Every time I sit down to make a song, I have no vision, goal whatsoever. It's just like whatever the first sound I make is, or first sound I borrow from something else, that's what I create. Oh, what am I doing? I'm like walking into the woods with a blindfold on. I need to pick something. My goal with today's song is to slow everything down. No dance, hip-hop-y kind of beat today. Just chillin'. Just chillin'. Yes! Here's a fun little tidbit about this song. The top random riff is what I called it. It uses a seed. And a seed could be any number. So the order it's playing these notes in is based off of that number. So why don't I change it? And let's hear the same song, but with a different melody. This little relaxed song I called Lost in a Hard Drive. Today is my final day of music making, and this is a crazy feeling that I've actually made it this far. And so I just started scrolling through my Spotify and music that I listen to, and I found something that I didn't really expect to see. I found the Minecraft album, the first one. But listening to that album reminded me that music could be something entirely different than the first thing you think of. I learned this extensively when I did the Listening to Every Genre of Music on Earth video, because I just got the opportunity to hear everything. Hearing what African pop music sounds like, hearing what traditional Russian music sounds like, and learning what avant-garde 2 people just slamming instruments into the ground sounds like. All of those things can represent music. And when going into Sonic Pi, if this is something you're gonna do, Sam Aaron, the creator, makes a great point about this that hit home. Whenever you click run, just let it run for a second. Even if it's all wonky, even if it's all messed up, just see if there's anything there. The amount of times I have been trying to do something, accidentally did something else, and just left it at the something else because the something else is what I didn't know I could create. what I was trying to do became boring. So for this last song, I tried to make something that makes me feel nostalgic and happy. I named this song The Town of Uluru. Uluru is the Minecraft server that my dad, my brother, and I all play on together. But here it is for you. So now I have arrived at the question that started this whole project for me, and that is, am I going to continue doing this? With the joy and excitement that that last beat brought me, and the simplicity of my normal vlog music or video music, I actually do think I'm going to try and make songs that fit my videos. Granted, they're going to be really simple and basic, but at the same time, that might totally contribute to what I'm trying to do here. Prove to myself that this hand-done, handmade video thing that I do can be something. You need to try this. Whether you know how to code or you don't, you're gonna surprise yourself and you're gonna have fun. So I don't have a SoundCloud or anything to plug. If you enjoyed any of the songs, please do let me know down below in the comments. So I don't have anything to plug, but I'll plug DJ Dave. Go listen to her music. It's so good and it's so unique and different. So that's all for me. 7 songs in 7 days. Try this challenge yourself. I think you might get something out of it. I appreciate your support on this channel. I love making these videos for you guys. Finish that hard, follow your dreams, and I will see you in a video next Wednesday. Bye.